When I think about who I am, the very first thing that comes to mind is my full name. My name is Megan Eliza Luna. The Megan comes from my great grandmother on my mother's side. When my mother knew that she was expecting a girl, she went to talk to her grandmother, my great grandmother, whose name was Madge. Madge hated her name, and when my mother told her that she was expecting a daughter and wanted to name it after her, she told her, "If you name your daughter after me, if you name her Madge, I will haunt you. You can name her Megan, you can name her Maggie, you can name her anything that reminds you of me. But if you name her Madge, I will come back from the dead and haunt you until you die." The Eliza comes from my grandmother on my mother's side. It was her middle name and her grandmother's middle name, passed on for 14 generations to the very first Eliza. The Luna comes from my father's side, from my great 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 grandfather, the very first Luna that we have our documented history of. My great grandfather was the first immigrant over from Italy to America. That's where the Luna comes from, is Italy, not Hispanic like a lot of people in my town think. Megan Eliza Luna means a lot to me because I can trace every part of my name to my family. And when I think of who I am, that's what I want to be remembered by. My family is the most important thing in my life. I have a mom and a dad and 3 brothers that all live with me in my immediate family. Branching out from there, I have grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, first cousins, second cousins, the list goes on and on. What really matters to me is knowing how important my family is to me. My aunt always says, when we're fighting, if you can't get along, you're going to have to learn, because I'm not spending eternity listening to you guys argue. We're going to be together forever, and that means a lot to me. Family is central to my life, but it also relates to the next central part of my life, which is the gospel. I'm a Mormon, and I'm proud of it. I've never hid it in my life, and I never plan to. What matters to me about that is it gives me a basis. Not only does it help me realize who I am, it helps me know where I'm going, what the plan is for me after this life, why I'm here. I don't have to wonder about all these existential questions that almost everyone else in the world has, because of my base that I have been given with my faith through my family, who gave up a lot to sacrifice for me to know what I know. Those are the most important things to me. So who I am is a strong LDS person based in family and based in faith.